Again, as we started to diversify our business, which now includes display, branded content, sponsorships, concert programmatic, podcasting, newsletters, the whole deal, events, experiential, we realized that it was becoming difficult for our salespeople to sort of make the right recommendation. There was also a sort of unintended consequence of that diversification in that in order for you to get access to my team, to creatives and designers and all of the people that make like the splashiest proposals, you had to previously pitch branded content. And so what was happening is there was like a lot of branded content being misappropriated in pitches because they just wanted access to resources. And so we're pitching branded content to clients that'll never buy it or don't have the budget for it. And so our solution to that, both in terms of process, there were some solutions where we kind of changed the way that our resources got allocated to different deals so that branded content was no longer a condition of unlocking creative resources. But also we just created this handy tool, and we've got fancier versions of this, but I'm showing you the most basic version to just kind of emphasize how easy it is. Where essentially we created this tool as like a sort of quick guide to all of the KPIs and how they correspond to the different solutions that we offer, so that there's like some very simple triggers when you receive an RFP or when you're in a conversation with a client, that if you see that they're talking a lot about awareness and impact, that you probably don't want to pitch branded content, at least not on its own. If they're looking for awareness and impact, you probably want high impact takeovers, or you want display media. And really what we're going for is scale and reach and frequency. If you hear words like engagement and consideration and persuasion and brand affinity, that's when maybe branded content can start to play a meatier role. And then down funnel, what are the other solutions? And that's not to say that these lines of business and these solutions are mutually exclusive and that branded content can only do one job, because we do have some branded content formats that can perform really well, say at the bottom of the funnel. But really just try to, and so this is not to be taken as like a Bible or etched in stone, but really just to try to arm sellers with a shorthand for when you hear these marketing buzzwords or you see these KPIs or you're discussing these objectives with your clients, this is when it might be appropriate. And there have actually been many cases since we did this legwork and since we did this education where a seller will attempt to pitch branded content and we will decline to pitch it. Or where a client will ask for branded content, and then because our sellers are now a little bit more educated, they can come back and say, like, are you sure that's what you want? Because our recommendation would be actually that you invest in XYZ other solution. You can imagine how difficult that is for me as the guy who gets measured on branded content revenue to be able to say, sorry, we're not going to do that. But actually, we're pitching it less and we're pitching it more effectively, and that's actually leading to more wins. And it's just greater return on the resources, the limited resources of my team, when we're making sure that they're working on the right things and not just anything.